Hidden deep in the woods of Citrus County, Florida, lies the ghost town of Mannfield. In the 1880s, it was chosen as the first county seat and briefly stood at the heart of power. But after losing a bitter fight to Inverness in 1891 and being bypassed by the railroad, Mannfield quickly faded into ruin. Today, only a cemetery, broken foundations, and ancient oaks remain. Silent reminders of lives once lived. Some say their spirits never left. Tonight, we explore the forgotten town of Mannfield.
This is Patch.
And this is Dash.
And today we're going to the Mannfield Cemetery. It's an old ghost town that was built in 1883 and abandoned in 1930. Now this cemetery is in the middle of a national park, but it's about a mile hike from the main dirt road to get to the cemetery. Everything else is horse trails. So now Patch and I walking through the forest, and hopefully we'll get there. If not, this will be our last video.
Love you, Mom.
According to the map, it's up here.
Oh, I see something.
That's a fence.
It's a good sign.
Oh, I see heads. Oh. Imagine in the back of the day having
Could you imagine coming out here at night?
dragging a body up here to bury in the cemetery?
Oh, back then there was carriages and horses.
Oh, look at this. We made it.
That was a trek.
About a mile.
Looks like someone burnt something into the side of this or graffitied
Oh yeah.
and they covered it up.
What is that? Bit weird. That one too.
Yeah.
Oh, you almost walked into a spider.
I'm in bed.
Look at this. Huh.
There's a rubber ducky out here. Here, let me pass you that.
Oh, they're so close together. Ooh. Well, let's go ahead and just say I'm sorry for
This one's relatively new.
stepping on anybody. 1824 to 1897.
There's toys, so it must be kids out here. Well, not necessarily, I guess. But...
Look at this little Jesus. That's cool.
Hello, Jesus.
Let's just put him right there. How about some like twig or something? Okay, rubber duckies, toys, pennies, another Jesus. Jesus is all over the place, dude.
Jesus over there too.
There's Jesus in a hole.
Jesus.
Jesus
Everyone
hiding.
bought like 20 Jesuses. Every grave has one.
Jesus. Jesus.
That one's in a truck.
Jesus driving?
He's driving.
I see him. Well, well, well.
Is that fungus down there or is that flowers?
Painted rocks. See, like someone had a fire out here. Or maybe a forest fire? I don't know. It's like a... something burned over here. There's a lot.
Wooden cross here too for this one.
There's a lot of wooden crosses.
Yeah. Very small.
Very small, but a lot compact, you know?
More stones than at the last one.
More stones than Orleans.
Yeah, Orleans.
This is another ghost town. But there's a padlock. Well, you got any names on any of them other than that other one?
No, just Wilson. We can't make out anything. Or they're just stones.
From what they used to be? Someone put them here like...
Maybe there used to be only wood crosses out here and they all disappeared and they just put stones out here instead. No names.
That's unfortunate.
It is.
Let's
Pull out rods.
rods and REM pod?
Yeah, let's start with rods, see if we got any activity.
See if anybody's here.
Yeah.
This is so in like the middle of nowhere.
I know.
Why here though? Like out of all the places that they had to choose from
To live?
no, I mean who knows where the town of Mannfield is, but like out of all the places to choose to bury people, like why not closer to an actual town? Unless there is an actual town somewhere around here.
Well, there could have been a homestead out here at one point.
Oh, you think these are all family names?
Possibly. Especially where there's only one stone that has names on it.
It's really weird that there's only one left. Alright, let's
See if we get anything.
see if anybody's here. No ice cream trucks this time.
Yeah.
If there's anybody here with us now, please cross the rods for yes.
Wow. There is someone out here.
Thank you. Open the rods, please. Okay, so somebody's out here for sure. All right. Is there one spirit? If so, cross the rods for yes. Are there multiple spirits? If so, cross the rods for yes.
Multiples, okay. That's a good sign. Well,
Okay.
not a good sign.
Open, please open the rods. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to start counting, and when I hit the correct number of spirits, I would like it if you would cross the rods. If you're okay with that, please cross the rods for yes. Thank you. Open the rods, please. All right, I'm gonna start counting. You cross the rods when I hit the right amount of spirits that are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There's 10 spirits here.
Thank you. Open the rods, please.
Wow.
So just to make sure I have this correct, there are 10 spirits here. If there are 10 spirits here, please cross the rods for yes. Thank you. Open the rods. It's very weak, you know, like it's very slow, which, I mean, for how old some of these probably are, it's understandable.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for coming to talk with us. We were here just to come see what the Mannfield Cemetery has to offer, and it looks like you guys could use some TLC. I noticed that a lot of these headstones don't have names on them.
Are you all from the same family?
Is this a family cemetery? If so, cross the rods for yes. Are there multiple families buried here? If so, cross the rods for yes.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you so much. Open, please. Okay. Is this the first time that anybody's come to speak with you? If so, cross the rods for yes. I'm sure people have come to maybe visit and pay their respects. Is this the first time that people have come to speak with you with these devices? If so, cross the rods for yes. Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense. Thank you. Please open the rods. Are you okay with us being here?
Yeah.
If so, cross the rods for yes. Okay, thank you.
Okay, I appreciate
Across
that.
the rods. Does anybody want us to leave? If you want us to leave, please cross the rods for yes. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we have no problem sticking around for a little bit.
Thank you for welcoming us. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Is the old, because the old town that you guys are from, Mannfield, it doesn't exist anymore. It's lost to time. The cemetery is basically the only thing that is still left. Is the town of Mannfield close to the cemetery? If so, cross for yes. Is it far away from the cemetery, the city of Mannfield?
That's a no.
It's a no, or maybe far. Is that what they're maybe trying to say? Like wide,
Maybe.
spread?
Yeah.
All right, straighten the rods, please. Is the city of Mannfield far away from the cemetery? If so, cross for yes, please. Okay. All right, thank you. Open the rods, please. Did all of you die from disease? Cross for yes. Open for no.
No.
Yeah, no. Okay. Thank you. Straighten the rods out, please.
Was anybody murdered?
Is anybody in here that's murdered? Cross for yes, open for no. Guess depends on how you look at it. Thank you. Uncross the rods, please. Do some of you want to move on? Cross for yes, open for no. Do all of you want to move on? Cross for yes, open for no.
Are you guys happy where you're at? Like, you guys want to stay here?
Are you happy being here? Cross for yes, open for no. Okay. Thank you. Open. Are you guys able to leave this area and go to different places? Cross for yes, open for no. Are there any bad spirits or evil spirits here? Cross for yes, open for no. Thank you. Open the please. Am I speaking with an evil spirit? Cross for yes, open for no. All right, thanks. Open. Are you an evil spirit because you were a criminal in your life? Cross for yes, open for no. Thank you. Straighten them out. Did you choose to be evil after you became a spirit? Cross for yes, open for no. Are you an evil spirit because you're angry? Cross for yes, open for no. Thank you. Open.
Are you angry with us?
That's a good question. Are you angry at us being here? Cross for yes and open for no.
I know, you're probably tired of these questions.
I feel like it's opening.
Yeah. He's not angry with us. Or
Okay, thank you.
are we talking to a male?
Yeah, we'll find it. You're good. Straighten out the rods, please. Are we talking to just one person right now? Cross for yes, open for no. Thank you. Open the rods, please. Are you a male? Cross for yes, open for no. Are you female? Cross for yes, open for no.
He won't tell us.
Are you demonic? Cross for yes, open for no. I can feel him going already. Thank you. Open. So you're a demonic spirit. Cross for yes, open for no. Okay. All right, thank you. Open. Were you human in your life? Cross for yes, open for no. Okay, thank you. Open. So you were a human in the past life, and in this life, you are a evil, demonic spirit. If so, cross for yes, open for no.
And that's why it's not male or female anymore.
Oh, Jesus. Thank you. Open, please. Is this a choice that you made? Cross for yes. Open for no. Thank you. Open. Do you choose to be evil to hurt the living? Cross for yes. Open for no.
No.
No? Okay, thank you. Straighten them out, please. Did you become an evil spirit to hurt other spirits? Cross for yes. Open for no. Okay. Open, please.
Was the spirit murdered?
Next question. Were you murdered? Cross for yes. Open for no.
And that's why you're angry?
Okay, thank you. Open, please. Were you murdered with a gun? Cross for yes. Open for no. Ooh,
No.
gnarly. Thank you. Straighten them out, please. Were you murdered with a knife? Cross for yes. Open for no. It's pretty messed up. Thank you. Open.
Has...
We'll find out. Was it someone that you knew that murdered you with this knife? Cross for yes. Open for no. Thank you. Open. Was it a family member? Cross for yes. Open for no. Thank you.
Are they here as well?
Open, please. Is the family member who murdered you with that knife buried here with you now? Cross for yes. Open for no. Oh, shit. Thank you. Open. Are they a spirit here with you? Cross for yes. Open for no. Thank you. Open. Are you hurting them as a spirit? Cross for yes. Open for no.
Revenge.
Yeah. Thank you. Open, please. Do you want us to leave? Cross for yes. Open for no.
You getting angry? Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Open,
Okay.
please. Well, I just want to say thank you for your time. And, you know, even though you might consider yourself an evil spirit, I don't think that that's my impression of you from this encounter. I appreciate your time and talking with us. Would you be okay if we came back and talked to you at a different time? Cross for yes, open for no.
Okay.
Thank you. Open, please. I got one more question. I'm sorry. Do you want us to leave because you feel guilty? Cross for yes, open for no. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Open, please. Well, we're not here to judge you. We're not here to judge you in the things that you did in your past life. We're not here to judge you in the things that you're doing currently. Like I said, I don't feel an evil presence here. And even though you might consider yourself evil, I don't get that impression from the interactions that we're having now. So, once again, thank you for your time, and hopefully we can come back and visit you again. So, before we turn off the video, the gentleman that we were talking to, I'm guessing is a man, and I will say this, and even though he didn't want to tell us that he was a man or a woman, that he considered himself an evil demonic spirit. And I'm not making fun of him, and I'm not making fun of his frustration. I will say, I think that people can view themselves and communicate what they perceive themselves as being. You understand?
Yes, yeah.
So he might think that he's an evil demonic spirit according to his morals and what was acceptable back then, you know?
Yeah.
Now, we don't know his story of why he was murdered or what happened or what he's doing, that he said he was hurting this other spirit with him. We don't know any of that story. So, I mean, I'm not saying he's a good guy, but I mean evil, demonic.
We weren't getting the impressions of a demonic.
He was fairly polite for as much as, yes and no questions and stuff like that can get you. We had those other hikers that were visiting, and they asked to see a demonstration, and when we started getting some responses, he was very hesitant and he didn't feel comfortable. We asked him, do you feel comfortable speaking to us with them here? He said no, and so we said, okay, I'm sorry, and that was it. And then when they left, we continued to talk to him. Yeah. And we apologized, and he indicated that it was okay. Like, he just didn't want a crowd there, and I can understand that. Like, that's not.
Yeah, you don't want to be observed. Like you're.
Yeah, you almost feel like it's like a freak show, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So, I completely 100% understand where he's coming from with that. I kind of felt bad for the people who were there. They seemed really uncomfortable.
Yeah, they said I think they were not sure.
Yeah, but that was really the first time since St. Augustine that we've had somebody say, like, no, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
And so we're not here to upset them or disturb them. We're just here to document and test. But like I said, I don't think that he was truly a demonic evil spirit that's dangerous to us. I think he was, in the sense of his own definition, an evil demonic spirit.
Yeah.
Because of whatever he's doing now.
Because he said he felt guilty.
Right, and
or they felt guilty.
And it was almost like the same thing as, like, when we were talking to Christine, when she was saying that, she overdosed on heroin. Mm-hmm. And we asked her, like, do you feel, embarrassed? And she said yes, which is a completely human emotion when you're
think about it,
kind of exposed to being, you're a mom, you're a mother of two, and you died from heroin. Like, that is embarrassing, but it's nothing that we're gonna judge them on or anything like that.
Yeah, it's not our place to judge.
No. And so, like, with this guy, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's a guy. Even though he sees himself as being evil and he feels guilty about the things that he's doing now, I don't feel dangerous about continuing communication. I would love to go back and talk to this guy and kind of find out more about what his story is.
Yeah. Name, so you can get a name, like why he was murdered.
Yeah, I definitely think that's
like, is it over like land or like?
I know he said a family member too, so
yeah, so like
with a knife, which either means
wife or
knife.
No, I know, but wife.
Oh right, yeah. Was it cheating? Was it money, gambling?
Yeah.
Could have been anything back then, really. Yeah, was it just like a regular fight that just got out of hand? Back in those days, like, stuff happened.
Yeah.
So, I do think we have a really interesting case. I'd love to get a name and continue to talk. It seemed some of the answers were very, not weak, but like slow and hesitating,
Yeah, like.
But then some of the answers were quick.
Kind of like Beatrice, right?
Right. Yeah, like her answers some of them are slow and kind of unsure.
Yeah.
And then some are quick, and so that's probably going to be really upsetting to watch for a lot of people. I think that term demonic or evil just kind of
gets thrown out.
It puts people in in a not so good place, you know, feeling.
Yeah.
But I think evil is really just a matter of perception. What something evil might be to somebody else might be not be evil to us, you know? I don't know, what do you think about it? I mean, you think the guy was evil?
I didn't feel anything evil when I was there. Like, I feel like I would have gotten like some sort of emotion or...
Right. And I know like you took a breath or whatever, you kind of, I don't want to say like you were upset, but when we asked if it was demonic or evil and you started crossing for yes, you were like, oh.
Well, yeah, I mean, whenever you hear, or, you know, whenever you hear or see that, like, your mind goes to the worst situation.
Yeah.
Like, what did you get yourself into?
Maybe.
But at the same time, we don't know how that works.
Right.
And they said it was by choice.
Yeah, it was something that happened after he died. That's why I'm, like I said, you can just leave it at that.
Torment the spirit that is nearby.
You know, right, you could leave it at that as saying, like, oh, I'm a demonic spirit, and we could have just left it at that. But I think that, like I said, I felt like there was something
more going on.
There was an underlying issue there, you know. I mean, people can, you know, the mind frame of somebody back then is just completely different.
I have a feeling, like, the feeling I was getting is that it was going to be over money.
Oh, I don't know. Like I said, it could be anything.
There's a mine nearby. Makes my mind goes there.
Ooh.
Like he was killed over a claim.
Ah.
Possibly.
I mean, if you're right,
well, like
if you're
like
calling
his brother-in-law or something.
Are you calling it now? That's over a mine for a claim and a mine? Is that what you're calling?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna say.
That's what I'm feeling.
I'm gonna say.
That's where my mind went. That's all I can tell you.
All right, all right. But if we're gonna claim things now, for future episodes, I'm gonna say, not to piggyback, I will say it's over money. I don't think it has anything to do with the mine. I think it maybe has to do with money.
See, you're being general, and I'm being specific.
I think it has money into dealing with
gambling.
No, property, like an estate.
Okay.
Like a family estate.
Yeah.
Like you know, their dad died or something. They had 50 acres and
sibling.
And he was like, I want your 25 acres or something. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to put 2 bets down, but I wouldn't be also surprised if there was alcohol involved. Like it was almost like an accidental murder. Like they were just fighting and it got out of hand.
Yeah, because it could be brothers.
Well, he said it was family.
Mm-hmm.
And for, I don't know, yeah, not to jump to conclusions. But I don't know, man. It was
good. I wasn't expecting to get anything out here, to be honest. I figured it was just going to be a hike for us.
Did we get an answer like right off the rip, or was that?
Yeah. Your first question, you were like, is there anybody here with us? And it was like, yes. It just took us.
But it was slower.
Yeah, it was slow.
And I wonder if that was multiple spirits kind of fighting over it, but like, you know, how do you answer that question?
Yeah.
Who answers the question?
Yeah, we don't know if we were talking to who we were talking to.
Yeah.
At that point in time.
Who answers the question? And then I think that towards the end we narrowed it down to we're talking to the one dude.
The evil spirit.
And that's why he said there's other spirits there, because he's, you know, tormenting them or whatever he's doing. I don't know. It's definitely different. Like, it seems like every spirit we talk to just has like a different issue. You know?
Well, yeah, they all have different reasons for not moving on.
Yeah.
So
it's like a...
Why not?
It's like a soap opera, though. It's like everybody has like this, like.
Dramatic story.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess yeah. That goes into.
It feels like anyone that has any kind of power
dramatic.
has traumatic past.
I know. I mean, I guess that goes into what the theory is traumatic experience.
Incident. Yeah.
Causes you to stay here. So, you think Beatrice is just? It's so traumatic that she doesn't know what happens after that. She's just like so terrified.
Maybe she was so scared of dying that she just.
Is that what her traumatic experience was?
She never accepted it. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe it was too sudden.
We never asked her if she was murdered.
No, we didn't. We just assumed, she was.
She could have been poisoned for all we knew.
We gotta go find. We gotta go back. Let's go back tonight. But man, I wish it wasn't such a hike.
Yeah, maybe there's another way around that's closer.
Well, that lady did say there's one closer, but I don't really know how.
What are the chances of us running into someone out here? It's crazy, right?
It wasn't even one person. It was like 7 people.
Yeah, it was like
and
7 people, and they were like all like nice and like...
Yeah, they were all doing like the same thing we were, just kind of checking it out. And there was that one lady that was, like their tour guide. And she told us about that green swamp. We gotta go check it out. Stewart House.
Yeah.
10-mile hike. Start jogging. Gotta get it ready.
Nah, we'll figure that out.
I would definitely like to go to that one though. That would be.
Yeah, they're buried right out front, and they were murdered.
Murdered by their son.
Axe murdered.
I mean, how much of that is true, we don't know, but there's a plaque out front. But like, it is really beautiful out here though.
Yeah, it is quite nice. Thankfully, it is not 1,000,000 degrees.
No.
It's warm, but
yeah.
Only because the sun's so low right now.
But yeah, that's I don't know.
Right off the rip.
Right off the rip. Just never know. And that just goes to show you, like the stuff that we did earlier today at Orleans. Nothing.
We had nothing.
It was all creepy stuff. Dead raccoon, pet cemetery, ice cream truck.
Shit.
But
that was the only scary part of that.
But I wouldn't say scary, but like spooky or ominous. But yeah. And then you come to a place like this, and it seems like you got some activity.
Yeah, in a weird spot.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a hike. I know people had wagons back then, but why all the way out here? Like, what's the
That's why
purpose
you're probably
of that?
thinking land, right?
But it's not a family cemetery. It's a shared cemetery. It's a city cemetery. But then the lady was saying that they were trying to move Mannfield,
Yeah.
the whole city, and they
came in the
refused.
night to move.
And then they
houses?
picked up the houses and moved the houses. But then the mayor didn't want to leave, so they had to pick him up in his chair and move him. Like he was just, like, frustrated, stubborn. That's weird, Maybe there was like some like
Government stuff?
I don't know.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's something else going on. We gotta find out.
We'll get more answers.
In the next episode, Quest for the Unknown. Yeah. You got anything else? I mean, what do you wanna? You got anything else you wanna add?
No. Feel like we ended really well with the boop.
Yeah. Well, thanks for hanging out, guys.